Mine too.
I feel like I've waited long enough. Did you guys smell the weed?
Oh, yeah.
Hip-hop, MCing, and DJing from the homeland, you know?
I guess right now we should start the show.
Yo, downtown with the honey deal, got a funny feel. Now that Mitzi's gone, how am I supposed to get my fill? I went past it, need a whack, MC for a mill, it's drastic. Backs as he stay bent like elastics. I'll give them nothing but realness. They'll throw shit at the wall just to see what sticks. You can never ever put me in a box that fits. I'ma talk my shit. It's logic that something's got to give. Cause ever since Yeti made the pure entry, that's when they learned that the rhymes were exemplary. I'll rip a god in one half like a century. Recite sons out of war from memory. On the way, or behave. He used to have a crush on Romy Mays. I won't stop till he rollin' in the jag. I can break it on my legs, still pull up like Snoop at the VMAs. Everybody watch, be amazed. Check the stats, drop the S for some R's. Hit you with the raps. I'ma play with the words and disperse facts. It's a Mark Morrison return of the Mac. But Yeti was the followers. I don't make this music for followers. Excuse me as I not apologize. I'm dollar wise, these clowns is broke. Pennywise, if I open up a window, weed smoke will block the skies. Roots is cauterized. Even the mental, the way it's so natural, you would think it's accidental, but it's quite clear that these kids like essentials. Vitamins, minerals, and credentials. You got potential, but like family, so what? Blood's thicker than water, but the paper soaks are blowed up. Best on the list, who would've guessed it exists? And you've been looking at it ever since I stepped in this bitch. Bye. Yeti on the mic, spit the fire. Yeti on the mic, spit the fire. Yeti on the mic, spit the fire. Yeti on the mic.
On the mic, on the beat machine.
Thank you for joining us tonight. We are your two big girls, and this is our Friday night smoke sesh. I am Cupcake,
I'm Rae Rae.
and this is our special guest, Brian,
BS Raps.
also known as BS Raps,
Yeti Van Halen.
also known as that as well. And there was another one.
The Frank Zappa the Rappa.
That's the one.
The
That's
Winnipeg
the
Rick
one.
Rubin. The best of the best. The rest is the rest. We out here.
Ruben.
There you go, there you go.
That's right.
So be sure to go and check him out on Instagram and check out his new album, which we just played, Yeti on the Mic.
Yeti on the mic.
That's
Album
amazing.
EP's called I Made These For You. It was kind of like a spur of the mill inspiration that really just came together into a nice package, and a bunch of songs I've been working over on I've had done over the I kind of redid a couple songs I've made over the years, and then I combined them with a bunch of new ones, smashed them all together, and it came out like into a really cohesive project.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like what I've listened to so far.
I'm really happy with it.
Yeah.
Go and
That's
check him out. So how long have you been doing this?
The music things.
Not that long, to be honest. Like, I've always been interested in music, and since my like teens, I was really interested in playing around with like the production stuff, but I never really dove into it. I actually started boxing, and I was boxing for like 10 years, and then when I finished boxing, I was like, okay, I want to go make some music or whatever, and I was playing around with the production and stuff, and then I bought some hardware, started making some beats, came out pretty good. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try rapping on this stuff. And like some of these songs I had in my head for like years before I actually recorded them and put them on, which is really cool. Like I don't know, it's cool learning something, like having something in your head that you want to build, that you're kind of like you can't let it go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're like obsessed with it. You think about it every once in a while, and then you just embrace it one day, and then boom, it happens.
Bring it to life.
I'm really starting to believe in this whole manifestation stuff.
Buddy, it's a real thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
big
you
time.
Did you do your moon water a few days ago with the full moon?
No, I gotta get up on this.
I was
moon
gonna
water.
do it.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
the one who like told me about it, and I was like, "What?"
I did
what's
it. I
moon
recharged my
water?
crystals too.
Yeah, see, and I had full intentions of doing it, but I just didn't get around to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You were a boxer. That's crazy. I used to be a boxer.
Really?
Yeah, I used to train all the heavyweight guys for their fights.
Oh,
Not a
nice.
lot of heavyweight girls to fight in Winnipeg.
No,
so
no,
I did a
no.
lot of yeah, but yeah, for a few years. That's dope.
We're out of.
So I was originally at Double Dragon, and then my
okay.
coach John opened up his own club at Red River College. We had an area in there, so we did that for a long time, and then I did a little bit at Underground off of Henderson.
Oh yeah.
But then I ripped my Achilles playing basketball, so I was out. And then
Yeah.
right after my Achilles healed, I got pregnant with my daughter. So boxing was
Boxing
done.
career's over.
Yeah, that was done.
Oh, you were
So then I
just
got
about,
into-
you were just about to get that title shot.
All right. So I just started smoking weed on the internet. Cupcake. Yeah.
I do just want to mention right here, Canada Jill said Gordy would have loved that. So
Ooh.
that's a huge compliment.
Huge compliment.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's dope.
Yeah, I love how you use that song too. It was really good.
Yeah.
job.
Oh
Good job
yes.
on that.
It was. You know what? I'm surprised no one's done it yet, but I was like, man, I gotta do it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not waiting.
For someone else, yeah.
Oh, it happens. Like I've had samples, like songs I'm working on, beats I'm working on, and I wanna, I'm trying to write lyrics. I'm like trying to put together like an actual song,
Yeah.
finished product, and then some rapper I know will release a new song, and I'm like, that's the freaking exact sample. That's the sample I was gonna use. I'm like, damn it.
They're like,
That
they're my
must
neighbor
be-
and they're hearing me through the walls. Just kidding.
Yeah.
That must be frustrating though.
Yeah,
You
that
know
would
what?
be-
It's the same time. It's kind of like, okay, I got a good ear for this, and like I'm on the right track.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Just gotta be faster.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. Well, no, hey, that's not a lie. Production is, everything. Workflow is very important.
Yeah.
It's
Gotta
and
be 2 steps ahead of the game.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's hard to maintain that workflow sometimes, especially as an artist.
For sure.
Especially when you're doing like the beat making, the writing, the production, the artwork. You're doing,
It's a lot.
it's just. I don't outsource any of this stuff. I'm just
That's
like,
awesome.
let's do it all.
Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Very impressed.
Especially too if you're like self-taught doing that.
Yeah.
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 And then like boxing for 10 years too, that like gets your head all messed up a little bit and get hit lots. So you
Well,
know?
I was lucky enough to avoid damage. I came out with a few scars and stuff, but whatever. It's part
Yeah.
of the business.
It just makes things better though, right? You probably
Yeah.
think of things other people don't think of.
Well, boxing taught me how to have a work ethic. Like if you really want something, you got to go for it.
Yeah.
You might not even get it, but if you really want it, you got to work hard.
Yeah.
And you got to go get it.
Yeah.
you
And be
know.
willing to fail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Absolutely.
might fall flat on your face, literally.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Get the fuck back up.
Yeah, that's right. Beat that fucking 10 count. Beat that 10. You got 10 seconds.
Don Julio says, charging up your moon water, ... You know what, Don Julio? Sometimes people do that. It's called manifestation. Some people bathe in it. Some people,
Lots of different things that you
Where
can
do you
use your moon
acquire
water
moon
for.
water?
just
Well, you make your own.
You make your own.
Oh,
So you
really?
fill up like
Like a
I don't know,
jar, like
jar,
a container of
like
sorts.
this. You
Yeah.
can put this outside under a full moon for the
Okay.
whole night.
Or even just in your window.
Oh.
Yeah,
It
and
doesn't even
then-
have to be outside.
Yeah, and
Okay.
then
It
boom.
just needs to have like moonlight on it.
Yeah, and then
Well,
when
but it has
it's
to be a full
magical.
moon. You can
Yes.
also do like the new
Right.
moon water or
Okay.
full moon water.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I thought she was like pulling my leg when she was, because I was like, you don't fucking do that. Like, what do you mean moon water? And then I start talking about it, and like
Can
a
you
lot
use
of
it for,
people
like,
do
certain
it.
spells and stuff?
Yeah, people are like, people drink it, people bathe in it. I just saw this video, and this woman was
Secret
like, me and
paths.
my husband drank the moon water a year and a half ago, and now we're super rich, and everything's awesome.
Damn. Oh, man.
Yeah, it was totally the moon water.
I was
Might
like,
have
you know
been
what,
part,
man?
but,
I'll
like,
drink that moon
yeah.
water. She's like, it was full of bugs and everything, and I didn't care. I drank it.
The bugs are probably add to the effect.
Mhm.
Like, that's the real secret.
That's what made them rich because they got sick from the bugs. I'm just kidding.
Don't leave it outside, wide open, exposed. It don't matter what's in there,
Yeah.
floating in there at the morning.
Drink it. It was meant to
Boom.
be.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rarer the insect in there, the more lucky it brings you, I think.
The magic. It's
Yeah,
part of the magic.
for real.
Part of the brew.
So you're also in a band called Pure Entry.
Yes.
So how long have you been in that band for?
Well, I joined at the end of 2022. They were looking for a bass player, at that time it was just the drummer Alex and my buddy Red Rhino, the singer Dave. And they were looking for a bass player actually. And oh yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't smoke joints.
Not much
She's
at
too
all.
fancy.
To each their own.
Yeah.
And
It's my throat.
and I don't know. I'm not a musician, okay? I ain't no musician.
You kind of are.
The live instruments are new to me.
Okay.
And I learned a lot on the band. I was learning on the job, right? I even bought turntables and started scratching and stuff. And like, yeah, the thing I use on stage, my drum pad there is the same thing I use to produce my music, and it has like 1 million instruments on it, right?
Yeah.
So I can fill in with any electronics or bass or whatever they need, right? So I started off. They wanted me to play bass, but I'm not a guy who can just like just live, just go freestyle.
Yeah.
Like just feel a groove and do. No, I have to like sit down with it,
Yeah.
think about it, map out a bass line, come back and then I can do it. You know. What
So
I mean?
did you taught yourself bass?
No, I just
Or have you like...
you just kind of play it by ear. And yeah.
That's kind of like teaching yourself.
Yeah, and I'm not doing anything fancy on my bass lines. I'm just
Yeah.
doing like simple notes and stuff.
Yeah. But still cool though.
But yeah. Oh yeah, I've learned a lot on the job. I got a keyboard, started messing around with that. Would love to do some live keyboard on the stage, but I'm not there yet.
It's okay, practice makes perfect, you know?
For sure.
Yeah.
The turntable's been fun.
That's dope.
Yeah, for sure.
That's super dope.
I'm the unofficial DJ of the Prime Ministers of the United States of Canada.
That's another one that plays at the 90s show, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they brought me in because they needed some DJ work on a couple tracks, just some effects, and then I got to do one of the Rage covers. I got to go up there and do the actual vocals or whatever.
That's dope.
Fun.
And yeah, I think I to be honest, I kind of biffed my stuff, but I was so caught up in the moment that that was the first time I ever was on the park stage.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh man, this is so awesome.
yeah.
Yeah. And the crowd was wild. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it was great. It was a great night.
Yeah.
Nobody
I loved
knows
it.
That was such a
you
great
were
night.
biffed up.
No one noticed.
It's
No.
just it's your own because you know.
Yeah,
right?
well, yeah, in my
But-
head,
yeah.
I'm like, damn it,
Everybody's in the
I
mood.
let the boys
everyone's-
down, but
Like, it's fine. It's
Perfection.
fine.
Yeah. Yeah. That was
What's up,
super.
Star Waves? Hey.
Hey, Brewskis.
Hey, what's up,
Is that, what,
Brewskis?
is that what they say?
Brus-
My eyesight is
Brewskis,
getting
yeah.
bad in my old age,
Brusca?
you know?
Brewski. Brewskis.
Brewski?
I think it's Brewskis.
I think so, yeah.
Poker Lady. What's up, Poker Lady? From
Where are you? Way
Scapo? Wayway Scapo, Manitoba, home of the Anpo Buffalo Ranch.
Oh,
That's super
wow.
cool.
That sounds
And
awesome.
then Don
Enjoy.
Julio says, Buffalo Ranch? I could go for some wings. All right, Don Julio.
That's the
Oi.
best Buffalo Ranch flavor. I mean, that's the best wing flavor right there. Buffalo
Yeah.
Ranch, yeah.
It's the best Buffalo
feel-
flavor right
Yeah,
there.
best
Yeah.
Buffalo flavor, yeah.
Throw some ranch on that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all good.
After I fell in love with a duck in Flin Flon, I can never eat wings again.
You fell in
Well,
love
it was
with
a
the
little
duck.
First of
baby
all,
duck.
there's two
Wait,
things
whoa.
wrong with
It was
that.
a baby duck,
You don't
so
eat
like
duck
the
wings.
duck
Yeah, you
wings
don't
were
eat duck
growing,
wings.
so like they didn't really have feathers on them yet, right? So then
Yeah.
you would like watch them grow every day.
Yeah.
So then like all I could see was like a little chicken wing,
But
like
they-
it just.
But ducks aren't chickens.
I know it's not, but it like just
Have you-
looks like
have you
the
met a
duck
rooster?
wing. Yes,
They're assholes.
there's lots of roosters out there.
Like, oh, I'm gonna eat you guys.
One of the roosters ate the back of the head off of one of the chickens
Ooh. Yeah,
when he
they're-
was
they're
getting
assholes.
at her. Yeah.
When he was getting at her?
Well, yeah, they like grab on when they breed,
Try to
mate,
fuck
and
you.
stuff.
You're saying
yeah.
you say so
It's
nice
very
when they
aggressive.
try to make love.
Yeah, when they mate. When he aggressively mates with her.
He bites her head off.
Yeah, she survived.
Oh, that's
Luckily,
great.
she's
Yeah.
back in the pack. Yeah,
And just liked it a little bit rough.
yeah. No, she didn't like it.
She didn't like it. Yeah, no. She didn't consent to that.
No, no. Anyway.
So this isn't bad actually. It's a little. It smells really, really nice. It tastes decent.
Is it harsh?
It's a little harsh.
Okay, yeah, then I'm not
Because
gonna
it's not the.
taste it.
Just have one. I feel like. Just one little puff, so you
Okay.
can taste it.
Can
It's a
hack my brains
little,
out.
yeah. It's a little not
I
as
only
smooth.
coughed there because I was laughing. I was having a good.
It was a
Like,
cough
yeah,
laugh.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, damn it.
It's just not as smooth as I'd like, but the terpenes are there. But yeah, so we've never smoked this type
I'm so
before.
spoiled
It's
with my vape.
Space Race cannabis. I wonder if it would taste, if it would be smoother in the vape. Do you want some in the? You just knocked your.
I just
thing?
dropped to my lid. But yeah, definitely try some in there.
Yeah, here.
Then you really taste the terps.
So you were telling us before we went live there that you usually smoke out of a bong. Is that how you
Yes.
enjoy your smoke? Are you
Yes.
like a daily smoker?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have like a bong collection?
No.
No.
I have a
That
bong.
hardcore.
I have a bong I bought when I was 18.
Oh,
still
and it
have
still
it?
have
And
it?
I still have it.
How old are you? If you don't mind me asking.
36. I've doubled it.
Wow.
Wow.
Turning 36 in November, and yeah, that bong is now legal drinking age. I'm gonna get it fucked up.
You have a birthday for the bong? I fucking love
What's
it.
the bong's name?
Yeah.
Hi guy.
Hi guy.
Hi guy?
Yeah.
That's a
Like
great
it.
name.
Like it. And I
Yeah.
love that you have a name for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Celebrate its 18th birthday.
Yeah.
You should come back for
Yeah.
its 18th birthday. We're throwing a little birthday
Totally.
Oh,
Yeah, I
let's
think
do
so.
it. Let's
Yeah,
do it.
I
Oh,
think
hell
so.
yeah.
We need to have
Hi guy.
a high guy birthday party.
Yeah. We'll get a little bong cake or something.
And it's like an old school bong. It's got the big fat bottom. Freaking got the curves
Okay.
and everything.
Yeah.
Super long.
It's serious.
And it's all glass.
Yeah.
And you've never broke.
That's
great.
crazy.
That's
That
we're not
is
going to talk about that.
crazy.
Knock
We're
on
not
wood.
gonna.
No.
We're not gonna. No. We need some moon
I just
water to
cleaned her
cancel that.
I just cleaned them up real nice and good today.
Man, good job.
That's impressive that you. I don't think I own anything from that long.
No, I don't.
It's had its its dust up.
It's-
It's shit.
yeah.
For sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
Actually, lie. My what's it called? My lava lamp that's in one of your cupboards.
Oh,
It
Yes.
hasn't worked forever, but
should we try to make that into a bong?
like that I've had
don't
since I was
what
like
else would you
a
do?
teenager. I think I was in
Yeah.
high school when I got it.
It's just like chilling over there. We should try
I
to make
know.
it into a bong one time.
I've never been able to find a lamp, like a light bulb to
Yeah.
replace.
So that's
Yet.
God's way of telling us just smoke out of it.
Just-
Instead,
that's-
yeah.
I don't know about that, but,
it's
we'll
been-
see.
Well, I mean, it's been sitting there for.
I know, but I don't know
4
how you
years
would make
now.
a bong out of it. Is
We
the
could
thing.
Figure it out.
Where there's
Sure.
a will, there's a
Yeah.
way.
All right. I trust you too.
Even if it's like
I trust you too.
I'd like,
like-
to take a crack at this.
yeah. Like it's us. Yeah. I
Yes.
think-
All
I
right.
think
Let's do
it's-
it.
we're
Let's
like-
try.
I'm
We're gonna
pretty-
learn how to blow glass.
Hey, we need some blast blowers.
Yeah,
Blast
oh, yeah,
blowers.
I bet. Yeah.
Tongue tied, not cotton mouth.
John Philly goes chickens on some real 50 Shades
Right?
shit.
Yeah. Hope no one was doing poppers out of it. Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
poppers is with tobacco, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no,
No.
can't
That
do
was
that.
the first time I'd ever tried tobacco. Well, one of the first times. I didn't
Oh wow,
realize
this is
in a popper. It was gross. I almost puked.
Yeah, I
yummy.
can't do
They
it.
call them 60-40 in
It's
Montreal.
tasty.
Back in my day, they called them mole rips.
Mole rips?
Yeah.
I don't remember what people called it.
I
With
know.
me,
You're
but-
younger than both of us, so.
Yeah.
Back in our day.
Well, yeah,
That's what I say about everything. I feel like I'm an 18.
You're like,
I'm like 8
I
years
got an
older
old
than you,
soul.
so.
Got an old soul.
I got an old soul, okay?
And that soul's been smoking weed for a really long time.
Yeah.
They were saying, like, I saw a thing today that says if you were, like, born in the 80s, raised in the 90s, like, you've been alive for, like, all these decades and, like, you're not even 50 yet. And I was like, whoa. And everybody's like,
That's-
no wonder I'm so tired.
80s,
So,
80s
you were
babies
born in
are
the
best.
80s?
Yeah, crack
but-
babies for
yeah.
life, man.
I was born in 80, so,
Was 86.
yeah.
Yeah. So definitely good 80s baby.
Yeah, we've all had
Rick-
crazy
Rick-
lives.
Work in the Shed says put a dime in it. Put a dime in it and blow out the bottom. Rick in the Shed there was a guest of ours one
Oh,
time,
yes.
and
Oh.
he was showing us how to make a
Oh,
pipe out of
is-
a beer.
Is that the guy who rants?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a rant for you tonight.
Oh, do I
obviously.
get a rant? Yes.
When he was trying to show us how you can put a dime in a beer bottle and like shake it enough and it blows a little hole out of the bottom. So he's like, and then you can make a pipe out of it,
right. Yeah, right.
So he's doing this, but on camera, he's doing it underneath the table, so it just looks like he's.
'Cause he's
And he's
shaking
like,
it
and it wouldn't
over.
work at first, so he's like, even
On his
harder, and
face,
he's like,
yeah.
and then his wife just pops into the chat, like, hey, hon.
It was so funny. So much fun.
So funny.
Perspective is everything.
Right? Yeah, totally. Freaking love Rick.
So
no.
great.
I saw him. I'm like, ooh, wait, we all get a Rick Rant.
Absolutely, Rick
Yeah.
Rant.
Yeah.
This actually tastes really nice in
I
there.
know. Do you want to taste it in there?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I
So-
wanted to call this phone number tonight.
Have you been in any other bands?
No, that was my first experience.
Oh,
in a
okay.
band. Yeah. Up until then, I was just doing my solo stuff.
What do you like better, band or solo?
You know what? The solo stuff is easier.
Yeah.
No one to argue with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or like, you know,
Just
bump
yeah.
heads with?
You
Yeah.
do it on your own time whenever you want.
Yeah, everyone's got an ego, right? And
Oh, for
so,
sure.
Like everyone wants their voice heard, and everyone wants thinks they don't think they know best, but you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
want to contribute themselves to the band. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For sure.
So yeah, definitely working solo. It's like way easier, and you get to do it right. It's like hard to like get everybody to meet up at the same time.
Yeah.
Everybody are adults. We got lives and whatever. So I imagine to be like, hey guys, let's get together to practice or
Yeah.
do something, right?
Yeah, trying to get my family together. Like that's really, really hard, you know? So I can't even
Yeah.
imagine.
That would be a lot.
I think they did their last show in March, I think, and
Is there one coming up?
yeah, there's one coming.
Do you still
up
play
next
with them?
week. No.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh,
Too soon.
Sorry. Sorry.
Well, it's
Here
okay.
I'm like tagging,
We're talking
I'm
about
playing
them?
their
No.
stuff and like,
Fuck
I'm
Peerage. No,
sorry.
just kidding.
Sorry. I thought you were still...
No, it's all.
That's how
good.
I'd originally kind of somewhat met you. I guess I didn't really like
Yeah.
meet you.
Right,
but we
I see
were-
you.
Yeah.
I see you guys at all the events. I see you guys all over town.
Well, and like at Red Tie Live, because I was
right.
in the back room there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That was
So,
fun.
yeah.
That was fun as shit.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
super fun.
Sorry, BS Raps.
No need to apologize.
So fuck that shit. When's your next DS
So
Raps
fuck
show
that.
coming
Yeah.
up? You recently played at Clint's A&W show.
Yeah, and I played at Fringe Fest, and I did a set at the Beer Can, which was fucking awesome.
You
That's
do something at the
The Beer
Cube?
Can's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Cube. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was for Fringe Fest.
Okay, fun.
Yeah.
I live by the Cube.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
the Cube was all. That's another stage I was so stoked to be on, because, I've gone to like a million shows
Yeah,
there. and I
for
was just like,
sure.
oh my god, the Cube. yeah. And so,
That would be exciting.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm back to. I did a couple shows. I'm trying to get back in the studio and do some stuff now.
Yeah.
I got a lot of stuff on the go right now. I'm working on some stuff with the Northern Royals.
We love the Northern Royals. They're amazing.
I got some stuff going on with my cousin Jaden. She's like an actor, comedian. We're kind of doing like, I don't know. It's more of like a parody kind of.
Okay,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun and
Interesting.
trying out some new stuff. And then I got like another project lined up, ready to go, called the Local Samplings, which is really gonna emphasize the local music in Winnipeg.
Yeah.
Because I sample a lot of my music, obviously, but I want to use for this project. I'm gonna use strictly like Winnipeg acts, and not like big
Okay.
acts, like
Yeah.
just indie acts.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna be like super obvious or anything, but it's just gonna be like an homage to the local music scene.
That's
and
a
the
great name
Winnipeg
for it.
sound.
Winnipeg sampling.
Yeah.
The local samplings.
The local samplings. Yeah.
Well, and yeah, Winnipeg is known for their music.
Did I just say
Their
Winnipeg
musicians,
samplings?
right?
You know what's super awesome though is that I feel like I call a lot of people Brian already. So the fact that your
No, you
name
call
is
them all Kyle.
Kyle, right?
Yeah.
But the fact that I haven't called you Kyle tonight, and it's just been right, BS.
She doesn't even remember the name she fucks up.
No,
Just
I
kidding.
don't. Apparently, I call everybody Kyle.
It's Kyle.
My bad. I
Yeah.
don't mean.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Kyle, that's your go-to
I guess so.
when you don't know someone.
No,
She's
I
called
don't
a
think
couple
so.
of guests
I like.
Kyle.
Yeah. Usually, if
I always say Billy, but no one's named Billy, so it never works.
Billy.
I went to school with a Billy.
Yeah, me too, actually. I don't know why. I don't want. Shout out to Billy.
Yeah. Hey, Billy. Hope you're doing
Shout
well.
out to Billy.
Next time we're in a crowd, we're just gonna be like, Billy. Yeah. See.
I miss Billy.
I haven't seen Billy since I was like 20.
Yeah, pretty much.
Their
Yeah.
instinct is
Yeah.
instinct.
Went to junior high
No.
with him, and then he like ended up working in a bar that I was working at too.
Small world.
Yeah, it was a small world.
Winnipeg's too small.
Yeah, Winnipeg is a small town.
Yeah.
Don Julio says opinions and assholes. Probably about the band. Yeah.
Well, whatever.
Everybody has them. Opinions and
Yeah.
assholes, right?
Yeah. We all do. Yes. Maybe I want more of that one.
Buddy, the vape always, if I mix too much of it, I get too fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the vape is a different high. It's like a whole.
It's a cleaner high.
She always says that. I hate it's a cleaner high.
Well, because there's no
I'm better than you.
No, it's because there's no combustion.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that I'm better than you.
Yeah, you don't get all those like toxins and res and
There's
stuff.
nothing burns.
Yeah.
You know?
But just the way you say it. I mean, like.
No, just meaning that you're only getting the meds, so there's like no, you're not inhaling
I want
all
my
the other stuff too.
carcinogens. Okay.
All right, you can have them if you like them. Yeah, but this is just like that's why some people get way higher with these things, just because like it just burns the meds. Like,
Oh, man,
it
the
just burns
first
all the
time-
terps and the good stuff. It doesn't burn everything.
The first time when I like was really smoking it with you, it was like one of the first times you were like smoking it on the show, and so I just kept like swapping with her, right? And plus smoking just the joint.
Yeah, okay.
She almost
At the end
greened
of
out.
the show,
Oh,
I
yeah.
was like, oh shit.
Well,
It's
maybe
like,
it was just the, if you keep it going, that catches it hits you.
yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
But I usually I can smoke a lot of weed and like be okay. I get baked, but
think
I
it
don't
was the
get,
vape that got
I think
you?
it was the vape. But now the more that I've been smoking the vape, because I have one too, right? So I've been trying to smoke it more.
Yeah.
Because it is a great high.
It's a cleaner
but
high.
yeah.
You're saying you're better than us. Just kidding. Just kidding.
So funny. But it's convenient when you're going out in public because you can't just be like.
You can't smell it. Yeah, joints are the devil.
Oh,
in
for
public.
sure, because
yeah.
they just cling to you and then.
Oh, it stinks.
Yeah.
They stink.
Kev-
Can't do it.
Yeah.
No
There's
one's do
certain places you can smoke a joint, but with that you can just take it anywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Don't
This is true.
smoke it in a car though, friends. We're not saying that.
Well, but it just
We do not advocate.
We don't advocate for smoking and
Smoking and
driving
driving.
now that
No.
they have tests and shit.
Don't get
for
arrested.
it. Yeah.
Now that they
Yeah.
before they had tests, you're fine.
I mean, like we were all fine. Yeah.
Well, they couldn't tell before. They
couldn't
couldn't
tell
prove it.
before.
Right? Now they
Prove
can.
it, yeah.
But I've also heard that like if you're a chronic stoner, so like I'm a medical patient, so I smoke all the time, and if I get pulled over, even if I haven't smoked that day, and they test me, I'm still gonna test positive.
Yeah,
Yes.
it lasts in
Because
your
it's
body for
always in
so-
my system,
Yeah.
right?
It lasts for
fucked.
weeks.
So
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
we're fucked
At least.
no
Either
matter
way.
what.
So do you lie? So do you lie to them then? Like, what would happen if we got pulled over? What would we say? Would they ask,
I-
would
like
you
if I
smoke
showed
cannabis?
my medical card,
And I'd be like, no.
I'd be like, you want to hit this?
Right? Like, what do I?
well,
like, if
but
you
there's
say
been
yes,
times
you're
that they've
fucked.
smelt it, right? Like, because I've
Yeah.
had it in my purse or whatever. Like
Yeah.
one time, I think they thought Ray like had kidnapped me or something like that.
Buddy.
They pulled us over. Remember you were driving me home one day, and I had
Oh
some
my
in my purse. Like I had some in my bag.
yes.
Yeah.
How
And-
did I forget
Yeah,
that?
and they were like, I guess because like I don't know, you were wearing, I don't know what it was, but I think they thought that she was like some dude that had like that I was like in trouble or something.
Yeah.
So they
Approached the
they
car
like
like I
pulled
had-
us over and like approached the car all weird.
They're like, we smell weed.
And they were
must
like,
be gangbangers.
no, they were like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." Like I don't know what they thought. And then they were like, I think I was wearing a shirt too that had a like weed leaf on it, which kind of. And then the closer they got, they were like, "We smell cannabis. Have you guys been smoking today?" And I was like, It's me. Like I have it in my purse." And they were like, "I could arrest you because like it's not in the back." So they let us go.
That'd be really lame.
Right?
But yeah, getting arrested for it just being in my purse. So
Okay.
yeah, you have to have it in your trunk. It's like
definitely-
alcohol.
I got taken down to before like it was legal. I got caught smoking out of my pipe in the Shapes parking lot before
Yes.
I was going into the gym.
Right.
And they like rolled up on me and they caught me. They took me to the Dugald fucking cop shop before I was like just office whatever.
Oh yeah.
And made me sit there for like 6 hours
Nice.
because it wasn't like one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's legal, but I didn't have enough on me to be
Yeah.
like, I'm not dealing it.
Right.
But you definitely made my life a fucking living hell now, having to
Yeah.
sit in this fucking cop
Lesson
station.
lesson learned.
Yeah, lesson learned. Made me walk it. I didn't want to call anybody because my dad hated weed, and he was always so scared that I was gonna get arrested for smoking weed, and I was always like, "Dad, it's not gonna happen."
Damn it.
And then it fucking happened, and I was like, so I didn't call them to come pick
Well,
me up.
they let you go.
They let me go.
Yeah.
After it was like 4:00 in the morning.
Right.
So then I just like walked to my car back, and it was like all the way down Dugald, whatever.
Did
but
they
I was
charge you?
like, no.
Oh,
The
shit.
guy was just like, if you he's like, you were behind the wheel of your car, and I was like, but I wasn't driving, like I was going to the gym.
Oh, it was like it's like being in the drunk tank.
Yeah,
kinda
right.
shit.
Yeah. So I was like, and I was like, all right. And he's like, but we're not gonna charge you and whatever, because I wasn't actually driving, right? I didn't have the keys in the ignition. I was literally like gonna go into the gym.
Was there anyone else in there with you?
No, it was just me.
I was gonna be like, do they combine the stoners and the drunks? That's not cool. That would be cool, man.
No,
No.
not at all.
Just trying to scare the shit out of me. And I was like, man, you're lame. Yeah, didn't tell my dad about it forever because I was like, I don't want you to be like, see, told you.
Yeah.
Alert.
Yeah.
That's exactly why I don't talk to my parents.
I haven't learned that lesson. I tell them everything. They're like, shut up. I don't want to know, you know? Just kidding.
Like,
Kidding,
are you
not
still talking?
Rick says, shit, they got tests, left allowed roadside sobriety test. Yeah, so they have this. So this girl that I know, she's like an older woman. Her and her friend went to go get pedicures one day, and then they left. They went and grabbed weed from this dispensary. So they left the dispensary. They got in the car, and they were like driving away, and they got pulled over. And the guy gave her some kind of like swab test or something. And then they were like, when's the last time you smoked weed? And she was like, this morning, right? Like, I don't know. We're getting pedicures and stuff. And then she got like her license taken away for like a week. It was like a DUI, driving, whatever, the influence. But if it stays in your system,
Yeah.
like you're just
Right.
fucked, right?
And there's no way you stay high for 5 days.
Yeah.
And if you do, let me know what weed you're smoking.
Right? Yeah, that's not weed. That's
Yeah. Well, if you're not like a regular smoker, then just be a guest on our show and you'll be high for 5 days.
There you go. Yes, I've heard the legends. The legends are
Yeah.
true.
We've heard.
What did you bring? What is this? What did you bring
This
us to smoke?
This is blackberry.
Blackberry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sativa.
Oh,
I prefer sativas.
yeah.
Yeah, because I don't like to go to sleep.
Yeah.
I like to be an active stoner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I like smoke mostly sativas. Or
I like to be a
sativa.
productive stoner.
I have anxiety, so I smoke indicas mostly, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
but that doesn't make me unproductive.
Right.
Most
I
of
just
the
get
time.
tired.
I feel like with any weed too, and if you like, right? We talked about this. If
Yeah.
you just get up and go, then you can be productive.
Yeah.
But if
oh
you
yeah.
get super stoned and then you're sitting there for like more
Yeah.
than 20 minutes,
True.
There's
you're not
definitely
doing
ones
anything.
that knock you on your ass a lot more than others.
Yeah.
For
Edibles.
Sure, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, those make
Yeah,
me
edibles.
pass out.
Edibles,
I want to
no.
sleep. Edible.
I've never been productive on edibles
Don't- yeah.
ever.
No,
I just
Yeah.
stay clear of edibles.
knocks me right out.
Yeah.
You know, they're unpredictable too. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
and I've never taken small doses either, so
No.
No, you don't.
big mistakes.
Right, right, right.
Yeah. And then it's the weed hangover the next
Yes.
day. And
Those
it's like, I don't like to drink because I don't like the hangover.
the risk of the
So
hangover.
why do I smoke weed because you don't get hangovers. So
Yeah,
with edibles, when you wake up and you feel like you got the fucking flu for another 4 hours because it's just like still so stoned, your body's like, oh, I'm not going to work. Nope.
Yeah. Been there.
Yeah.
Weed
didn't-
comas.
I was just gonna say, I
So
didn't put a
you-
weed, I didn't put a,
Filter.
I was gonna say-
I didn't put a joint in it.
Well, it's too late now.
I didn't put a joint in the joint.
So-
I usually don't.
So you have like a bunch of influences that influence your music,
Yes.
correct?
Of course.
So what kind of there's country and blues, right?
Oh,
And
yeah.
That like actually influence your hip hop.
Yeah, it's funny. When I was in like high school and stuff, I was like the hugest Pink Floyd fan. Like they're probably, if I was gonna say favorite band of all time, they're probably there. But like, I don't feel like you can have a favorite band.
Were you the stoner in high school?
No.
No?
No, that wasn't until after, which is
Okay.
ironic considering my favorite band was Pink Floyd.
Right? I totally pictured you. That's like Pink Floyd, long hair stoner.
Yeah.
I didn't have. Yeah.
I was like, you would have been my friend. We would have been friends in high school.
We would've
Totally.
been best friends.
And I really didn't like I knew hip hop. I listened to hip hop, but I really didn't mess with hip hop back then.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I like rock and roll. Rock and roll's my thing. And then like one day I was like, oh wait, you can like more than one genre of music.
Absolutely.
And then I was like,
Totally.
yeah. And then I was like, oh, you know what? I really like hip hop, and I just got into it. Yeah, yeah. But anyway, going back to your question, the country, the rock, that's what I grew up listening to. You know, Tragically Hip at the campsites every summer. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And all these local bands like AC/DC, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You grow up listening to all this classic rock, and that's why I made that one song on my EP is called Classic Rock Weekend. It's just
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, it's just I want to have like it's like an homage to rock and roll, but it's hip hop. hip hop and rock and roll are neighbors. You know, 2 doors down.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 doors. You got
Just 2 doors.
no
yeah.
Soul's next door.
Yeah.
And the next one over is rock and roll.
What's
Yeah.
beside rock and roll?
Probably like I don't know.
Country.
Country?
Country.
Hard country.
Country's
Or
like
hard
across
rock
the
country.
hall.
Yeah, I don't. There's
Actually,
only certain country I like.
country and hip hop are like the biggest thing right now. It's pretty crazy though.
Yeah.
That like I don't know, the jelly roll stuff.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
my thing. But,
Yeah.
But like it's there. Hey man, all the power to you. People
I
love
like
it.
what he stands for. Like,
Yes.
You know, about
I like his message.
overdose
Yeah.
awareness and that kind of stuff, you know?
Absolutely.
Love that kind of stuff because
I've followed his wife forever on social media because she's just badass.
no idea who she is.
Super hot. Super, super hot. Badass. Used to be like a sex worker back in the day and a dancer and then she got everybody thinks that she's with Jelly Roll because like he's famous now and got all this money, but
No, they did
she
get
was
it
the
crazy.
one
Yeah, yeah.
that like supported him and like got his daughter back and all this shit.
Yeah.
And so they've been they're super dope.
So now they like advocate shit together.
Yeah. But yeah, I agree. The music,
That's
I'm not
awesome.
really like the biggest fan of the music. It's,
Yeah, well, whatever. People love
whatever.
it.
Yeah.
Some people love it. That's
Yeah.
their thing.
Good people, just, yeah.
If country, this is what I was wondering. I don't know why it just. If country had a color and right, like rock had a color, what would the color of country be, and the color of
Damn.
rock?
That's deep. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm thinking country's like a yellow. I'm thinking
Okay.
desert landscape, you know,
Oh,
Yeah.
a little bit
Sandy.
sandy, you know, sunset.
I thought like more in the
yellow.
browns,
maybe,
right? So that's
maybe like
kind of
a
that.
very orangey yellow.
Okay.
Okay, rock and roll. There's gonna be some red in there. Rock
For
and roll's
sure,
got
red.
Some, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rock and roll's got some like rebel attitude.
For
shit,
sure,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe add some like, you know what? It might go more purple. You're right. It's a little bit of black
It's a
in there.
little- yeah, like the black and purple.
Well, the
red,
purple, like,
kinda
kind of, yeah,
yeah.
purple is a
Yeah.
really good one, too.
That's what I'm thinking. You know, you see like a rock star from back in the day.
Purple, black, yeah.
Yeah.
Prince.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
That's
yeah.
what comes to mind,
When you
right?
start- yeah.
For sure. It's like velvet coat.
Absolutely.
What about hip hop? What hip hop's color?
Hip hop would be probably a green of some sort. Yeah,
see that.
green.
I think Snoop would agree
Just
with
like
you.
a classic, you know, it's like green. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
like
Like
green,
a-
yeah. Like
a-
green.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
All
All right,
the
fair
money,
enough. Yeah,
the
you
money,
passed.
and
Yeah.
the weed.
Money, weed, exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
Exactly. I
yeah.
think you nailed that.
Mm-hmm. Good
Yeah.
job.
Yeah,
you
good
nailed
job.
that.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You have to
Very
be.
insightful.
Just throw that into an interview once in a while, eh?
Yeah, that was a good question. I like that. I like that. Yeah.
Just throw people all black,
Yeah.
white, gray. Everything's black.
That's pretty much my world.
Okay, so we're halfway through. It's 9:35. Should we play Rick's Rant?
Maybe we should.
Because we remembered it this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're always.
Look at
It's
you.
sometime between.
Shout out to Rick.
You know, shout out to Rick. We freaking love you, Rick.
All right.
Everybody, this is Rick and Rick's Rant.
Hey, it's Rick in the Shed. This is Rick's Rant for Two Big Girls podcast. My rant this week is about the media companies and social media in itself. I have a show called Rick in the Shed on the Spark Web Radio every Monday to Friday, 9 to 11 p.m. There's my little thing there. But I look at all the news and I talk about all the news that's going on around the world and all that kind of stuff. So I go through all the stories. I open up every news channel that possibly known to man. And I look at every social media site and see what's trending and all that kind of stuff and see what's going on. The funny thing is, when you start looking at all the media outlets, you start to see a grouping of certain media outlets that push a certain narrative and other media outlets that push another agenda. You know, when I look at media, I think of reporters as people that should just be reporting, not taking a side. It's supposed to be just talking about what's going on and not talking about how it's good, how it's bad, but not picking a side and just telling it how it is. If you go on social media now, I don't see anything of value anymore on Facebook, Instagram. I don't even go on TikTok or what's that other one? TikTok or Snapchat. I don't even bother with that. I'll be honest with you, I'm hardly even going on Facebook anymore. So if I missed your birthday, sorry, but I'm just not going on Facebook anymore. I've been going on X just because I can see everything and every opinion from every side and a lot of things that a lot of media doesn't show. I see it a lot sooner than you see it on the media. And you see the actual people's reactions and what people think about it, and you see the community notes on how things are true or not, and what's the facts and what's not. The problem with society today is we watch too much social media, and we think that everything that we see on the news and everything that we see on the media is true, and it's not. You have to do your own research, and if you think that something's not true, sometimes it is. Called conspiracy theories. Sometimes they're not just a conspiracy anymore. Anyways, have yourself a great night. Take care.
Hello,
Hey,
everybody. Welcome
thanks,
back.
Rick.
Thank you so much, Rick.
Shout
I
out to
think
Rick.
Rick said out of that he doesn't like social media.
It doesn't like Facebook.
Doesn't like anything else besides X.
Yeah.
He made one point that I agree with. If it wasn't for Facebook, I wouldn't know when anyone's birthday is.
True. It is very true.
So if you don't use Facebook anymore and you miss your birthday, sorry.
But I even have Facebook, and sometimes I miss people's birthdays.
I don't check Facebook enough. I'll check it like every 2 weeks. I'm like, damn it, I missed like 5 birthdays.
Yeah. You're like, happy belated to the following.
Happy super belated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Thank you so much, Rick.
thank you so much, Rick. Make
Thank
sure
you.
you go check him out on X Radio.
Or
X. Did I just say
X.
X Radio?
X and whatever radio.
Rick, can you put it in the chat, please? I'm like calling it X Radio.
I forget. Spark Radio?
Spark Radio.
Spark Radio.
We're not
Spark
even on
Radio.
X.
I
and
remember.
then
You
X
guys got it.
Radio.
Yay.
Pros.
Yay.
Sorry, Rick.
There, that's the thing. Do the things.
We love you.
Yeah. So when are you playing next?
I know, nothing lined up
Nothing
right
lined up.
now.
I'm gonna
But
find you a gig.
I'm trying to line up some stuff for sure.
Yeah.
Putting some
yourself
stuff
like
together.
Because you said you're working on new stuff, or you got lots
Yeah, I
of
want
stuff
to.
on the go.
I got to record some stuff.
And it's like holiday coming up. It gets busy.
I'm always hey. The thing about being solo and being an act is you can just take shows short notice on the fly.
Yeah.
A lot of these shows I get on the fly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I got a DJ, my first DJ gig coming up. So when I started doing the turntabling, I kind of like got into the DJing a little bit.
Yeah.
And my buddy Dave had his wedding social from the band from Pure Entry. I'm doing his wedding social, so that's gonna be interesting.
That's
Yeah.
super fun.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
I'm just gonna zone out, drink, and play tunes for everyone for hours. It's gonna be great.
That's incredible.
Now you're gonna have everybody coming up to you for requests, though.
Yeah,
How are you gonna handle that?
Well, I got a couple ideas.
There's a sign that says no requests. Yeah.
That's plan A.
If they get past the sign, there's a plan B.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's so fun.
What is this? Listen to it.
So where can people find your albums and your music?
I got so Bandcamp, and the EP's free for download. Just go out there and get it. It's great. And I post a lot of stuff on YouTube, my YouTube channel. When I got like remixes on there, instrumentals, just like fun stuff I'll throw on there for fun. It's a lot of fun just making music and art. And,
Yeah.
I'm really getting into the drawing stuff now with the digital art, and I feel like I'm getting a little knack for it. I did the cover for the EP.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
dope.
amazing.
And I was like, damn, this is really good.
You're like, this
I'm
shit's
impressed with
dope.
myself.
Yeah, that's always the best feeling, right?
For sure it is. I
Yeah.
know. Some of the thumbnails I create, then I'm like, oh, Ray, check this
Yeah.
one out. I'm super
So
proud
dope.
of it.
Yeah.
Who did this one?
That
Oh, our
was-
logo? That was an
yeah,
artist.
Dwar.
That we
Yeah.
paid, yeah.
Yeah, we paid him to draw us.
He's now a tattoo artist.
Yeah. He's,
Okay.
He's dope because when he started drawing us, he'd send us like drafts or whatever. And the one time he like forgot to put eyelashes on us.
Well, because he's never
He's never.
drawn girls.
Yeah, he does
Not
a lot
driven.
of like graffiti stuff and like He's super freaking dope.
He's never drawn girls.
But
Yeah.
he's never drawn.
Draw me like your
Girls,
friends.
right? He didn't put eyelashes on us or
So I
anything.
was like,
and I was like,
can
why
you just
do
put
we
on
look-
eyelashes?
Yeah,
Because we
like-
don't look like females, really.
He was
Like
so.
if
He's
something
like,
was
oh
missing.
yeah. But yeah, no, he was dope.
Yeah.
No, I like it.
Yeah.
I know. I like comic books though. I collect the comic books and stuff.
Yeah.
Graphic novels. Read a lot of that stuff. A lot of indie artists.
Yeah,
In the city.
That's dope.
Yeah, a lot of great artists in this city.
for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Agreed.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
Actually, just talented people in this city.
I was just gonna
Yes,
say
agreed.
Winnipeg has some like crazy talent,
Really big
artists
talent,
and,
yeah.
like
Yeah, Nuit Blanche is coming out.
we were just talking.
That's
about
on
that,
the
yeah.
night of the MLMA.
Is it?
It's
Yeah.
the same night.
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, Ray, like as soon as
After.
we're done,
Done.
We're
After you're
gonna go
done.
check
Boom.
it out.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, that's perfect.
we're back to the exchange because
Yeah.
like we drove by Old Market Square today and they have like those globes. They weren't like lit or
Right,
anything right
right.
now, but yeah, like I really want to check it out. I live like a block over, and I've never really checked out Nuit Blanche like properly. So
Me
Yeah.
neither, to be honest.
We the first time I'd ever experienced.
finally went to the
any of it-
Chinatown night market.
Yeah. The first time I ever experienced it, it was after our show, and we were down doing the show in the exchange, and we were like heavy on mushrooms. So we're like, let's go to the King's Head. So we went to the King's Head, and it was like Nuit Blanche, like the next night or something. So everything's all set up,
When
and
they had
everything's
that
like,
forest.
yeah,
that,
it was
like, fire forest
crazy.
thing that was up.
We're tripping. I was tripping hard, and I was like, "This is amazing!" Like we're like walking through the blow up things. It was crazy. Yeah.
It's like those like wacky inflatable tube man kind of things, but
Oh,
it was
yes.
like a fire forest.
Right.
Do you remember
Yeah.
that one?
No, I didn't.
No?
I haven't been
Buddy.
to.
Highly
It was up
recommend.
for a
I've
really
like-
long time.
I've
too.
like driven by it.
Okay.
Highly recommend, especially if you're on psychedelics.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah.
But go to MLMA first, and
Yes.
then go
Come
and
and party
check
with
out.
us.
That's a
yeah,
you want to
Yeah.
have the perfect evening.
exactly.
Legit.
You
Yeah,
go
come
to
party
M-
with us.
Yeah,
and
absolutely. That is the perfect evening.
Then
That-
and then come party with us more in the exchange.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like just be stoned and be like, oh.
It's gonna be the best
Right?
day ever.
Yeah. Just like walk around and there's art everywhere.
Can I light one of these? Is
Absolutely.
That, is that cool?
Absolutely.
I'm curious.
I feel like blunts
It's-
are my favorite way to smoke weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't do it very often.
The papers are
This is special.
always really harsh. to
Special
me.
event. Yeah, well, they got that tinge. It's got that little bit of tobacco.
Yeah.
I was in Jamaica earlier this year, and the weed in Jamaica is not that strong.
No.
Well, I guess it is for them, but then
Yeah.
they don't know we're from Canada. It's like, man, this is like.
Like I'm smoking a quarter a day.
So I
Yeah.
was down there and I went to the store. I'm like, oh yeah, blood. I'm like smoking these joints and shit. I'm like, oh yeah, blood wraps. So then I just started smoking blunts every day. It was
Nice.
great. It was great.
Isn't
That's
it like
amazing.
is weed legal in Jamaica yet, or is it still like
Yes.
entrapment, like a real thing?
I think, no, I think there is. There is
Like it's-
like you can't just smoke it in public.
Yeah.
But if you're a tourist, they don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Somebody told me
I
though,
feel like
like
Tawana got married there, so like why would it not be legal?
It's like, I don't know. It's kind of like
it's
it-
weird to me that
yeah.
it's not like legal all over the world yet, right?
It's kind of
So,
one of those like gray areas.
Yeah,
like how we used to be.
like you're allowed. They're allowed to sell it, but they're not allowed to. Like I don't know. Wait, like yeah, you can't. There's no weed stores there.
Yeah. Well, there's like we
You're
follow
buying
this
off.
one
You're buying off dealers and stuff.
Canna Clinic,
Really?
Jamaica. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh man. I
But
don't
maybe
certain
they're only in
parts.
certain parts of Jamaica.
Yeah. Crazy.
I've never been. You have been, so you probably know.
Right
better.
in the beach.
Oh,
How long were you there for?
like 10 days. It was
Dope.
great.
Nice.
Yeah. I was in the grill, which is kind of like tucked away. Like they have like the party side on the east side, and then the grill is on the west side. And they have like Rick's Cafe is a really super famous cafe that's there, and they have like cliff diving and stuff.
Crazy.
It was really cool. I don't go on a lot of trips, but I don't know. I stay busy. I'm always working. I don't give myself room to breathe.
Would you
sometimes.
go back
Wow.
there?
Yeah, I would, and
Yeah.
I don't wouldn't go back to many places. Like I'm the kind of guy who would like. I always want to see something new,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
But that place, yeah, actually, I would probably go back there.
Yeah.
It was really fun. It was awesome. The vibe was right.
I really want to go to Jamaica. I feel like that's on a bucket list for sure.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you just want to hang out, like if you're one like to see like world monuments and stuff like that. Like,
I'm not into that. I'm into
yeah,
like
yeah.
hanging out on the beach and
If you're
like
into tour, like yeah, if you just want to vibe,
yeah,
yeah.
maybe go on an excursion that takes me through like a forest or something or a jungle.
Yeah. Like the way my parents kind of travel, I'd like to do that. Kind of like experience more the real way that the villages live and stuff, right?
Yeah, and the
Like
and the
eat
weather.
their food and
It was perfect. There's like no insects there, which I was shocked. It was,
Really?
like, perfect weather on the beach. The beach is like 5 kilometers long or 5 miles long,
wow,
and it was no bugs.
no bugs.
And I'm just like, where are the bugs?
We're just not allowed in Jamaica. Yeah.
Like I'm never leaving. I'm never.
But there's got to
leaving.
be like there has to
That's
be
be
like
bug
are there
season.
like insects, like in the way of like lizards or like
yeah.
creepy like spiders?
Yeah, but they're cool. I slept in the hammock most nights.
Crazy.
You know,
I don't trust
I
spiders.
would come home later than the rest of the people I was staying with.
You just pass out in a random hammock.
I'd roll in there at like 4 a.m. They have the hammock outside on the porch and be like, all right, here we go. Wake up for the bus to the beach. Go sleep on the beach.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was great. It was like one of the best trips.
That would be so dope.
Super fun.
We always say that they need to have hammocks at any kind of weed festivals.
Yeah.
Or like
Right?
beanbag chairs or something.
Beanbag chairs
like
or,
just a chill zone.
Yeah, you need like a place to sit.
You can go relax and like.
If you're expected to smoke weed all day at this weed event, you gotta have comfy places to sit, not just at like a table. Could you imagine sitting here?
You can't. Once you sit down, you're done.
Yeah, right.
You gotta keep
But the
going.
hammock keeps you mobile. You just chill for a little bit, right? Relax, get out, good to go.
Yeah, hammocks are the best way to relax. Bar none.
I think I would have trouble trying to sit in one.
Yeah. Really?
I think I would.
Yeah, there is a technique to it.
Yeah, I think
especially
I would probably
especially the real
struggle.
hammocks.
Yeah.
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 It was
I
great.
don't think I was successful in Falcon. Like, flipped right over, you know.
I had so I have a hammock in my backyard and one of those like self hammock things. And I was like totally awesome at getting into it. And then this year I like messed up my knee. So I'm like in the hammock and I'm trying to get out of the hammock and I can't put the weight on the knee to like be able to get out of the hammock. But I'm baked right now. I feel my words.
Like the way you talk.
Like I am fucked.
Oh, that
Wow.
was incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Yeah. Just like forget what you're saying.
Like
Nope.
those words were just melting
But,
and like not coming out. Yeah.
coming out.
Oh my god.
Forgive me.
Too funny.
Yeah. Whatever we smoked tonight fucked me up. That's for sure.
That's what
Yeah.
it is.
No, I'm gonna chill right now. I think that's the first time ever that I'm like, no, I'm good.
You're Hey, I'm so
Brian
good too.
wins. Yeah. Brian wins.
Last
Amazing.
night we were in Jamaica, like a hurricane came in and it like tore the roof off. It like destroyed the resort we were at.
Oh my goodness.
Right as we're rolling out of there, and then like there was like sections of road. This, like,
That's scary shit, man.
I was like, let's get out of here.
Yikes.
Trying to beat the storm.
That'd be
Yeah.
freaking.
Oh yeah, we're trying to make it to our flight, right? But there's like sections of road missing, so traffic's all delayed. Everyone's all freaking out.
Oh, that'd be so scary.
It was
Could you
fun.
imagine trying to like fly through that too when you're in the airplane if there's like a crazy storm coming?
Oh, well, yeah. It was like on one side of the island, and we had to drive all the way to the other side, so it was okay. But yeah, it was pretty sketchy. It was one of the
Crazy.
craziest storms I've ever seen.
Crazy.
I came in last night, so me and a couple friends I met at the resort were just sitting there, like no one's there. We're just sitting there drinking and smoking and watching this freaking crazy storm, man. It was
Wow.
nuts, yeah.
Storms are fun to watch for sure. Actually, before I forget, why are you known as the Yeti? Why do people call you the Yeti?
Yeah, I was gonna say you got a
Yeah.
whole
Yeah.
beaded
So
necklace.
Yeti is a nickname that was given to me when I was working at a call center, and like when I was very young.
Yeah.
And one of the boss there just gave it to me because I grew out. I came in there like fresh faced, right, and then I just grew out this big beard. I was gonna go to Nicaragua. I was going on this trip to Nicaragua. I was there for 2 months, doing like volunteer work and
Yeah.
stuff.
Dope.
And I'm like, I gotta look as rough as possible. So I grew out my beard as big as I could, big and bushy. So he started calling me the Yeti. And at first I was really like begrudgingly against it. And then I was like, no, actually, this is a pretty good name.
Yeah, Yeti's
Yeah.
dope
for sure.
nickname. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
So you look like a bushman.
Yeah. Look,
Yeah.
yeah. Right. It matches the aesthetic.
I can't imagine the first time I ever called you Yeti. You're probably like, what the fuck? Yeah. You're like, what's up, dick face?
And like really, no one started calling it me but I started weaving it into my raps.
Yeah.
as like it was kind of like my homage to like Eminem has like Slim Shady.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And like a bunch of other rappers have their like alter egos, right?
Yeah.
And so I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna have my little alter ego, Yeti, right? And then I can get away with saying really mean stuff.
But you like actually have a Yeti costume, don't you?
Yes, I
And
do.
you wear that sometimes, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
We need to go make a viral video of you just walking in the forest.
I was trying to get a like a Halloween show
Okay.
lined up, and I was gonna wear like the big costume. Right?
Yeah.
It might still. I don't know. We'll see if it happens.
Fingers crossed it happens.
Yeah. I would love it.
For sure. That would be a blast.
Halloween's our favorite. Well, at least I know for sure mine favorite holiday.
Mine too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We always have.
One especially for the show.
Yes, absolutely.
That's our favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been some pretty messed up things on our show.
You guys do like really crazy costumes, or what?
Well, sometimes.
Yeah.
Last year I sewed us, we were baked potatoes,
Okay.
but like baked potatoes, you
Yeah.
know? So like we made ourselves really big
Huge
like joints, and I sewed us, these big costumes, and like we were kind of furry.
And then the
like,
year before
stuffed
that,
animals,
she
and
sewed us.
we put on like googly eyes. We glued googly eyes all over the costume.
Right.
And then I had
Yeah.
these like stoned kind of eyes that we like put on top.
Nice.
Looked
Yeah,
hilarious.
that was fun. And then
The year before that, we were.
Gotta get the red lines. Like.
that's what, I
Yeah.
saw them at Michael's and I was like, oh my God, these are the eyes. And that's how like the whole costume was created.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then the year before that, she sewed us a we were used pad and a used tampon.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
lovely.
Yeah. I wore
were
it the
so
next night
funny.
out, and I won first place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the bar I was at, because
Yeah,
it was,
she was the pad.
hilarious. She like sewed this. It looked like a pad, and I just like bled halfway down the face and like blood clots and shit. It was hilarious. And the year
Yeah.
before that, you were the paper bag princess, dirty paper bag princess.
Oh, really?
And then
I remember
was,
that. I remember that.
I was the Transcona walk of shame
White
the morning
boobs
after.
and a vagina drawn on.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So yeah,
These
walk
are great.
of shame.
These are great costumes.
Yeah.
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 I even had like the cum in the hair, put like lotion and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Tissue like hanging out of the shirt. And,
Condom wrapper.
go
and like
yeah.
the eyelashes
funny.
just down here, the mascara running.
Just went all over.
The
Oh, why
ghosts
not?
you
It's
made were
Halloween.
hilarious.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, the ghosts.
So then we turned the used
We were, like,
tampons into
Talked about
Oh,
ghost
we
right.
hung like
traps.
tampons from the ceiling and we were calling them ghost traps.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
then I made some out of clay.
we had to guess.
So what have you been for Halloween?
I don't really do the Halloween.
You
thing.
don't?
No.
Do you stay home and hand out candy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and I'll wear like a mask and stuff and try to scare the kids.
I like to be a creep.
Are you like you're one of the popular houses on the
I was-
street?
Well, yeah, because I like to. I hook these kids.
I
up.
was gonna
Yeah.
say you probably
Yeah.
give out bomb
Oh,
candy.
fuck, man.
Yeah.
I don't. I think I'm like. I remember kids come up to the thing. They'll grab like one or two out of the bowl. I'm like, no. And I'll take like my hand and I'll grab it. And they'll be like, oh. And I was Snake Plissken a couple years ago. Do you know Snake Plissken?
No.
Escape from L.A. Escape from New York.
No.
Kurt Russell. Oh my God.
No.
You'll have to show us.
Great
yes,
movies.
you will.
Yeah. Don't do the Halloween thing much.
No.
Buddy, Halloween's it's my favorite.
When she does like
I want to.
Makeup
I just never.
No.
I always leave it till like the last minute.
Yeah,
And then
those are the best costumes.
sometimes those are the best.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's
true.
where
Yeah.
we've like we
Those
just whip
have
it.
been our best ones.
Yeah,
Super last minute.
like
Really?
the
Yeah.
night of, and we're like, oh shit, we gotta dress up as something.
Yeah.
We just like look around. We're like,
yeah, pads and tampons. That was the day of.
yeah, so
The-
funny.
Yeah, paper bag princess. She was
Yeah.
day of like hours before.
Yeah, just like we took like we went and found like a
Like a
leaf
leaf
bag.
bag.
So we'd like cut it and turn it inside out, and like
Yep.
it was so funny.
Yeah,
I fucking love Halloween.
it's a blast.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Halloween's fun. I like Halloween too.
Yeah.
Everyone loves Halloween. Who doesn't
Yeah.
like
so
Halloween?
you get to
I know.
dress up as like something in whatever you want.
My parents' house is known in because they hand out shooters to the to the adults.
Buddy.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to like dress up as one of those like dummy things, right? Where they think you're just like a stuffed whatever.
Yeah.
And then you hold a bowl of candy and you scare the shit out of them when they come out
Oh.
to get candy.
Oh yeah.
There's been
Yeah.
like yards where they've kind of
Right.
like dug a grave type thing and like people lay in it and you
Right.
think it's just like a dummy and then you're walking through and then they like sit up and scare the shit out of kids.
Yeah. I remember
Yeah.
those when I was a kid.
Yeah.
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 And then every yard after that, from the rest of your life, you're like looking at the dummies.
Terrified. You're terrified. Trying to traumatize. Yeah.
So have you ever been to heebie-jeebies?
No. Okay.
Oh.
This year I'm going to Hebe.
Oh my gosh.
So good. It's so good.
I
Yeah.
hung on to Ray the
Yeah.
whole time and screamed. Even though I can't scream since my surgery,
I'm a
I'm just like,
jumper, too.
ah, like.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm only brave if I'm with somebody. I feel like if you're like
Holy
holding
shit,
on to
man.
somebody, you're totally fine. You're
It
not
was
as-
terrifying.
Yeah. But then it's like it's the fact that it's forcing you to walk through it. That room with
Yeah,
like
it's
the
the dread.
fog.
It
Oh, the
builds the
fog
dread,
room
right?
with the stuff hanging
fog
from the
room,
ceiling,
things
that was
hanging, and then
fucking scary.
You can't see people crawling on the ground because it's fog. You're like, how the fuck do you get fog in here, right? And people grabbing you and shit. Oh, buddy.
That was a really cool room, but it was also fucking terrifying.
Yeah,
That's
we
good.
were-
They do a good job. I heard.
They do a really good
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
I heard they got the guy who chases you with a chainsaw. Or something.
Oh, I did. I think that's Six Pines.
Oh,
Isn't that
Six
Six
Pines.
Pines?
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe.
Chainsaw guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my friend Dan.
Exactly.
Dan
Yeah.
Chainsaw.
Of course you know.
Yeah,
Chainsaw Dan.
I know. Yeah.
It just makes
That's my
sense.
friend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Super dope.
Yeah.
In my phone, it's Chainsaw Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I swear that's his Facebook name too.
Literally, yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
funny.
Chainsaw Dan the man.
Yeah. Fun times.
Yeah, I've never actually done the haunted house thing, so this year I think that's on the bucket. That's
Yeah.
on the list for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah,
I've done it once and I'm not doing it again.
You're like,
And
Scared
I'm-
enough.
You scared? It's got you good.
Oh, it fucking it was
I
terrifying.
like getting scared though.
I don't like it.
I'm a jumper. I'm a jumper too.
Oh yeah, I jump and scream. I was like, she'd be in front of me and I'd go behind her and I'd be like, "You're a person.
Yeah,
You're,
yeah.
you're gonna move right away." I'm just like yelling
And
at
then just
everyone.
call them out and they'd still move and still scare the shit out of us. Yeah. They're like,
Yeah.
you called it out, I'm gonna give it
Even
an
when you're not
extra.
in those like in the haunted houses, they have like people walking around
Right.
and they'll
Try
come
to
up to you
scare
and just
you.
be weird and like come all close to you and you're like, "What the fuck, man? Like leave me alone."
I will hit you.
It's like your creepy face. Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at I have like goosebumps. I'm turning red just
Right,
thinking
just
of it
thinking
all.
about
Yeah. I'm like,
I gotta do the like horror movie marathon too.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
you gotta
would do that more than the
Yeah.
haunted house again.
For sure.
Yeah.
I like it all.
Yeah. I saw Beetlejuice 2.
Oh, how was it?
Oh, it was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were the only people in the entire freaking theater.
Why?
Really? Yeah,
That's so
we went to a
crazy.
matinee, but yeah, only people in the entire theater.
Buddy, that's dope.
I was like, I felt like I should just run around, just because I could.
Probably
but I
could have
didn't.
snuck a vape in there.
Probably could have.
Right? Bring like a little tissue, a little blower.
That's when you sneak A&W in. It's like,
Absolutely.
yeah.
The size of our purses, you can sneak anything. They're not going to
Yeah.
look through your purse.
Yeah.
Which theater was this?
Polo Park.
Polo Park.
Yeah.
Right? You'd think it would be so busy. I just assumed because
Because everyone goes to Grant Park.
I was like, I guess so. Yeah.
I haven't seen a movie in years.
Grand Park is better,
Park's the
but,
best.
like-
Yeah.
It's the best.
Yeah.
They have,
It
like,
is the
recliner
best.
things.
It is the
Yeah, they got
best.
the best seats.
Yeah.
Oh
best
yeah,
theater.
like total recline.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that is my favorite too.
Right. Yeah, the seats are huge, and
Yeah.
it's like not a huge crowd or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw what's his name, Mr. Rogers there.
Mr.
This-
Rogers. Oh, the movie.
Yeah.
Was that Owen Wilson? No,
Mr.
no.
Rogers had
Who
a
was
movie.
it? Yeah, there
It
was
was
a
Hank. It was
Tom Hanks, wasn't
Tom
it?
Hanks,
Yeah,
yeah, so-
It was a really good movie too.
legendary.
Yeah, I was that was big time when I grew up. Anyway, we're
I'm really
getting
happy.
all off topic.
Yeah, I'm really happy I don't feel as baked. That was a moment there that
Yeah.
I had.
Yeah,
You know when the waves go through your body and you're
Yep.
like, whoa.
yeah.
I got so baked that you're like, whoa.
It's the sign.
Wool
Wool
baked.
baked. She's
Yeah.
wool baked. Look at Juniper staring at all of
Wool
us. She's
baked.
like,
We haven't used this sign in like so long. Somebody made us this, so either you're just baked or you're wool baked.
yeah, Ray Ray got wool baked tonight.
So baked that you're like, whoa.
So yes, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
We've had a
This
blast.
has been really fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We'll definitely have to have you back and have a birthday party for your bong.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
November.
I love it. I love it. All right, we're gonna do a special birthday party, so tune in again for that. But check him out on
On Bandcamp.
Bandcamp.
On Spotify, on YouTube, BS Raps. All my tags are BS Raps 204. Super easy to remember.
Check him out on Instagram. There's
Ba-bam.
probably a link tree there with all the links to everything.
Absolutely,
right?
including
So,
this very interview.
Dope.
Pa-pow.
feels so special.
We made the list.
We made the cut.
We made the
right.
cut.
That's right.
Thanks so much for joining us tonight. And please join us next week when we have Paul from Lowlands Education. He is bringing along the Nozer. So if you guys haven't
Right.
heard of that, we get to try out the Nozer. It's smoking vapes through your nose,
It's like cocaine, but not.
but not Nozer for weed. So thanks for joining us, everybody.
And make sure you
Juniper's
get
tail
your,
is in my mouth.
make sure you get your tickets for Manageable Loud Music
The
Awards.
Yes.
star of the show.
Manitoba Loud Music Awards is happening next weekend. So yes, be sure to get your tickets, and congratulations to our winner tonight on Instagram.
Yes, Steph.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah. So thanks, everyone. Peace out. And are you gonna play the song?
Oh, absolutely. I forgot to cue that up. I had one job.
Oi.
uh,
How do I? Excuse me, darling.
there we go.
No, I'm good. It's short.
Oops,
Really, I'm
I
fine.
meant to do that.
It's very quick. No. It's a good story for you, I think. I'm cool. Here we go.
When did you release this song?
Just this year, just a couple months ago.
Yeah? Dope.
Who's
It's
stoned
been
now?
on mute the whole time.
Who's stoned now?
Buddy, that was weird. I was super stoned there for a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got low bait.
Buddy. The words just like, all of a sudden I was like, I am not making sense right now.
Look at this sucko.
Miss Juniper.
She's like, all right, that's long enough. Time for attention.
You know, we see cat butthole in the show, you know?
Yeah, look, you always gotta have a little cat
Yeah.
butthole.
Yeah.
It'd be a show without her.
Special guest.
Yeah. Cat butt.
Cat butt. You gotta make a song with that.
Cat butt?
Cat
Yeah,
butt,
it's not bad. Maybe
Cat
I'll do that
butt.
with a parody thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Why not?
Cat butt.
Yeah, cat butt. Everybody likes cat butt.
My cat likes butt taps. You can like smack her butt for like an hour and she'd be thrilled.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Cats are perverts.
Oh, that's a big happy cat right there.
Yeah. He's so sweet.
That's my kitty.
Aw. That's the one at your place or whatever. Back
Yeah. Esther.
That's
I got her from the paw.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have lots
So
of rescues
sweet.
up there.
Yeah. She was a street kitty, and then she was rescued by, they called it, I guess, the hoarder, and the hoarder's name was Esther, so they named her after her.
Oh, yeah.
That's the story I know. My friends in Flin Flon got her for me, so.
My parents rescued a cat and a dog from Flin Flon.
Yeah.
So the dog's names are Flynn, and the cat's name is Flon.
Works.
Flin Flon, yeah. And the dog's name is Tramp, so Flin Flon Tramp.
We put a stain on flip flop there.
So much shit.
Buddy, that weed fucked me up tonight.
Yeah, you're fucked up again.
These things are pretty cool. That was your last guest there?
Oh, Canna Scoop, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna get it all over my face, man.
Oh yeah, there's hair flying everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love you, though.